Hey everyone, it's Bobby at Bloomin' Hearts. I wanted to show you a real pretty card I made this morning for a friend of mine whose sister passed away this week. This is just a real pretty card. It is using the Grateful Bunch stamp set and the punch, and then I used the thinlits for the leaves. It's a different set. I'll have everything listed for you after the video. I stamped with Sympathy on the front and just hand cut out a little banner, and then I used the embossing folder with the diagonal stripes, and on the inside I stamped a little verse, and this is using wild wasabi, Marina Mist, and then I put some little of the gems in the center of each of the flowers. It's a real easy card to make and real pretty. I'm going to make one now with Watermelon Wonder using the same basic layout. This one I just stamped just a note to go down on the front of it. And the flowers I've punched out with the Grateful Bunch punch. And then I have two strips of Watermelon Wonder that I just took a stamp set and I laid them down and just stamped over them just to give them a little bit more interest and dimension. So I'm going to glue those down. It's real easy to put together. I'm just going to glue these two little strips down to the front of the card with some Tombow. I like to put it in that little tiny bottle. It is easier to handle, and I don't get a big squirt of it out at one time. I get just a little tiny bit, which is what I want. I don't like it to leak out underneath what I'm gluing down. So we've got that first one down, and we'll put the second one down. This just kind of helps the flowers and everything, the leaves, stand out because it's like a white on white. It kind of helps them show up a little bit. So we'll put this one, darn it, put it on the wrong side. My fault. I'm doing one thing and thinking about something else. I'm thinking about my poor friend because she's sad. Her and her sister were very close. So, okay, so we'll start here and just run that little strip down there. I got it a little bit high here. Let me trim that off. And we'll trim both of these off at the bottom. And then my leaves are cut out of mint macaron. I thought that color worked really pretty with the Watermelon Wonder. I just wanted to show you this card layout before I gave it to my friend. Monday I have to give it to her. So I'm just going to kind of lay the leaves down. This one the next one I'm going to trim some of the stem off because I don't want it to stick out in the center of the card. And I'm just running the glue down the center so that the leaves themselves are loose. It's like trimming your bushes outside, huh? You gotta trim down your cardstock. Okay, put this one like this. Oops, it stuck to my finger. Okay, and then the last one, I think the last one I'll turn this way so I can tuck this little stem up under. Get a little glue on it. Okay, so we'll put it I don't want it to hang off the card because it goes the full length. Okay, there's that. Now we've got our flowers, and I like to curve them a little bit and give them a little bit of shape. I don't want them just to lay totally flat, so they don't look like just a big blob of paper laying there. And I'm going to layer this punch set gives you, 3 sizes of flowers, a small, a medium, and a large, and I'm just going to put the larges down first. We have three sets of them. It's a proven theory that things are more pleasing to the eye in odd numbers like 3s or 5s, so that's why I stuck with 3s, as this card is not big enough for 5, but not staying down the side anyway. So we'll put that one there. And here's the other big one. I haven't curved this one yet. And here's the third one. And we'll put it down here. And then we'll do the same thing with the other flowers. Might as well curve them all while I'm at it. Okay, so we'll put a little dot of glue in each one of the centers here. And we'll set these down in there. Kind of offset the petals a little bit, stagger them so they have a more layered appearance. Put that one in there. Now we've got the 3 little ones, and I'm just going to pinch them up by hand because they're so tiny. Got 2 of them there together. Okay. So another little spritz of glue. Put the top back on this. I think that's all I'm going to need of that. Whoops. Jump right out of my hands. So there's the little one in the center. Whoops. That one wants to move. And this one. And then we need one of the small basic rhinestones, in the center of each one. Well, what are you doing moving up there? Okay, and here's this one. And here's this one. Okay, there's that. Now we've got this little banner here, and I'm just going to hand cut it. Cut some of the excess off there. And if you just make a little snip in the center, and then you can cut from each corner to that center snip, and you'll have a banner. Like that. Okay, and a couple of glue dots, and we got ourselves a card. There's that one, and there's this one. And you can kind of curl this up a little bit if you want to. And then I'm just going to stick it right in here. And then you can put whatever sentiment you want on the inside, and it'll fasten right to this with some I wasn't done with this after all, was I? Yep, still need to put some Tombow on the back of this embossed piece. My little lid's dragging along there. I need to cut that piece off. It's supposed to hold the lid, but I broke the lid off. So, if you just stand this up and just line them up together. Matches up perfectly. Isn't that pretty? So you've got one in Watermelon Wonder and one in Marina Mist. One says with sympathy and one is just a note. So I hope you like this video. If so, please send me your comments. I love to hear from you guys and what you think. And if you have any questions, I'd be glad to hear those as well. If you need any of these supplies, please go to my online store at Stampin' Up. It's Bloomin' Hearts at stampin'up.net. And I will talk to you soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.